A lot of people, they don't even understand how the dollar and how the money works.
The thing that separates rich from poor is knowledge, and it's true.
At the end of the day, you have that mindset of long-term thinking, and you don't care about the quick buck right now.
Yeah.
You care about that long-term relationship with your team and everybody eating.
Yeah, I mean, I always think about that, but at the end of the day, it's always worth it to make your life about work, because then you get to live a life that nobody else gets to live. Today we have Shakai Hargrove, more known as Crick. He started at a young age swapping Pokemon cards, and he founded Miami Exotic Rentals and Crick Co. In both of these companies, he teaches young entrepreneurs how to go from zero to hero. And today, he will share his journey with us.
Hey guys, welcome back to another series where we talk to business owners and entrepreneurs. Welcome, Kirk.
What's up, brother?
Dale. So if you could do a little introduction about yourself, of who you are, what do you do, and how you came along in your journey.
So my name is Shakai Hargrove. I'm a 17-year-old entrepreneur, and I do cryptocurrency, and I have an exotic car rental. I started doing business in about 5th grade, and my first ever business was Pokemon cards. I'd buy them, and I would sell them for higher than what I got it for. And then I had an online brokerage. We had the biggest store in the US, and we sold that store. And then from there, sometimes when I was selling goods, I got involved with cryptocurrency. And then from there...
At what age?
Probably about 13, 14 years old. That's when I first got involved with crypto, when like Bitcoin was worth nothing. Nobody knew about it, but I saw the potential in it because your funds can't be controlled. You know, people...
They're decentralized.
Yeah, decentralized. People don't want to be controlled anymore. They don't want to be taxed on money they're making. So I got involved with that. And from the money I made, I bought a BMW 330i, and that was my first car.
Nice.
And I didn't have a license, but my intent was never to start a car rental or to rent it.
Okay.
I just had no license. So from there, I put that car on Turo, and then I just started brokering exotic cars, and then eventually I just scaled up and got my own fleet. So right now I just do cryptocurrency, meme coins, and the exotic car rental.
Wow, brother, that's such an experience. You know, you started very young. And do you have any troubles, like, I don't know, going to parties and taking wrong decisions through that time?
Definitely troubles, like just having to drop out. You sacrifice a lot on the way to the top. You lose definitely a lot of experiences. And that was really the sacrifices I had. When you have a whole entire community, you can't let them down. So just being in control of a lot of stuff at a really young age, a lot of stress. But it's always worth it at the end to just stay legit, keep your reputation. And those were the main troubles I had, just a lot of stress and having to sacrifice a lot of stuff that like a normal teenager could do.
As you mentioned, you're doing a community, and I'm doing one as well. As you mentioned before about the system, they control you, right? And I'm basically studying all that shit in law, because the government started this centralized currency they call money. It's just paper to pay debt that they created it. The banks created the debt, and then we as minority, we have to pay for that because they have the control of us.
100%.
And as you said, crypto has such a high potential just because it's decentralized. Yes. Nobody can control it. Like, you can literally get drawn, as you've seen in the bots, that you can get drawn the money and that's it. Like, you lost your money. But if you are actually, like, you take care of it, you have, you structure yourself well, you can preserve your money on crypto.
Yeah, I think everybody should definitely get involved with crypto. I mean, with DeFi, when it came out, it trended because it's decentralized finance. So nobody could control it, and you have access to your money, and no one's telling you how much you could send. You don't have to say why you're sending the money. You could send a large amount very easily, and you don't have to really pay tax on it. So that's why DeFi is going to take over in crypto in general, 100%.
And tell me about your experience on crypto. Have you like created any projects, or have you done anything big?
Yeah, so just about a couple weeks ago, we launched Trump with Hat, which is one of our first Solana coins. We brought that to $8 million. And the way we did it was just building a team out. Back in October 2023, I had a networking event, and I met my partner there, my business partner now, my developer, and we made Trump with Hat. our first Solana coin. We were making AVAX coins in the past, but we made that coin and we just ran it as a team. One thing I realized in crypto is that a lot of people don't stay legit or they ruin their reputation for money. So I just had this vision if I'm the one legit guy.
You mean like they promote it for money and that's it?
They'll
They don't
promote
really.
coins for money where they don't know the devs, and then the devs end up rugging or they sell too much. They just take advantage of each other, and that's not how you should treat a community. So I've always just like never chased the bag, and I've always just stayed legit. I build stuff for longevity, so I'm not here to sell, dump on people. I'm not into that business, and I think too much people in crypto are too much into the business of just making quick money or fucking people over. And I think that if you're legit in the space, then you're going to make a bunch of money.
So you will say reputation over money.
100% reputation.
Because at the end of the day, you have that mindset of long-term thinking and you don't care about the quick buck right now.
Yeah.
You care about that long-term relationship with your team and everybody eating. Because at the end of the day, when you're greedy and you're thinking about the quick buck right now, it's because you want to make the money now. And you're thinking about yourself. You're not really thinking about your team.
Yeah, I mean, you could never buy your reputation back. I mean, just about a month ago, I was doing an OTC deal, which is crypto to cash. And I ended up getting scammed for all of the money. It was about 50 grand. And about 25,000 of it was my friend's money. Really, a bunch of people would have said like, yo, I got scammed, you're out of your money. But I sat there and I refunded everybody just to keep my reputation. So I've always valued my reputation more than anything else. I think it's very important to have a clean reputation and where people can trust you.
Nice. I hear that and I relate. What would you say that are your plans for the future? Are you thinking of staying on crypto? Are you thinking of building a business?
So right now I'm just trying to take advantage of the bull run just like everybody else. I have Creek Calls, which I'm building up a giant community where I have a private group, a free group, and a free chat. So the free chat has been going very well. My partner, he said, if you give people a chance to create a community, they just will do it. So I created the free chat and people are typing in there all day long. I have my free channel where I just drop plays, and then I have the private. And what happens in the private is that people get my coin addresses early and they get shilled plays I really believe in. So I never have promoted a coin for money or a percentage, none of that. It all comes down to the devs. I only promote something I really believe in. And if I promote it, I'm pushing it and I'm buying in myself. So Creek Calls, within 3-4 months, we scaled it up to 80 members at a $3,000 price point, and it's just going to keep on growing from there.
The price is going to be rising?
Honestly, I might raise the price, might not. Right now, I'm just focusing on really getting more and more members and building a more and more network. And like people have even told me like, you've changed my life, and that's really the main reason why I do crypto and make these coins. I mean, I had a friend, he was like 30 grand in debt, and then 2 days ago he made like 30 grand on a coin. So now he's not in debt, and something that you could put such a low amount of money into and get such a high return, it's really worth doing. You know, everyone is going to eventually get involved with crypto and meme coins, and crypto is going to take over as a currency in general, and I don't think the government could really control DeFi.
So you will tell everybody to take advantage on this bull run to, make money, and also think in the long term, what are they going to do with that money?
I would tell everyone to take advantage of the bull run while they can and not gamble on coins. Too much people just enter coins because they're gambling. They think of it as gambling, but I think of it as we have a community and we have insider access to these coins. So we're not the people gambling, but they're right now in crypto, there's a lot of people gambling and they just shit talk crypto at the end of the day. But they're gambling on coins and they're not listening to people. And the reason why people are losing money in these meme coins right now is because they're paper chasing. They think that they need to do a trade every single day. And that's not the truth. You just wait. You wait for the right time. You wait for the right name, the right narrative. And
the meta.
Yeah, the meta. And people aren't doing research on these coins good enough. So they're getting rug pulled and they're losing a lot of money, getting used as exit liquidity. So
what would you tell a beginner and how to start their research and how to wait for the right coin and not start trading these alerts or these trades there, Twitter guys or whoever is telling them, oh, getting this coin, getting the other one, how do they silence these people and they just concentrate in what they should?
So I would hop on Deck Screener and I would look for a good name on a coin first off. I'd go to new pairs and look for a good name that follows a good meta or has a good meaning or a good name behind it. Check if the Deck Screener is updated. So if it's updated, you could join the Telegram, see the website through that, and you could see how nicely done the website is made. You could see the Telegram, you could see the community, and all stuff like that is proving that the devs are hardworking. So join the Telegram, see if there's a voice chat open. If there's a voice chat open, the devs are engaged with the community. Check the Twitter if there's a spaces going. Really see if the dev is engaged. Make sure the liquidity is burnt, because if it's not burnt, then they can rug pull the coin at any time.
The liquidity pool, right?
Yeah, the liquidity pool. Make sure that it's burnt and
locked.
and locked. And just really see what the community is about and the dev. And if you see a hardworking dev, then it's worth sending a bag into. And make sure people are taking profits, because I've seen people and they're really up on a coin, but they never sell because
they're greedy.
Yeah, they're greedy. They think that that's going to make them rich, but slowly take profits to the top, sell out your initial, and then hold your bag. But really just doing research on the Telegram and seeing how hardworking the developers are on the coin.
So making sure that their marketing is right, that they actually spend the money on their project. It's not just another meme coin, because I have done the same thing as you. I've been doing my research, I've been scanning and stuff. And there is a bunch of websites that they're just like shit, you know, they just put some music and some meme coin that was already created. They did a little tweak and that's it. They didn't really put the amount of money or time into it.
Yeah, I mean, you could check out a good channel as Mad Apes. You could see if they paid Mad Apes. And Mad Apes normally drops good calls. I have good calls and Creek calls. That's my official Telegram. And yeah, really one way in my coins that I let the community know what I'm doing is I post it and I'll pin it. So people could see exactly what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm paying Mad Apes right now, and I'll pin it. And people love that. They just love getting updated. And they love, like, I don't leave my PC. I stay up all night and I make sure that, like, everything is set with the coin. Everybody's updated, because at the end of the day, people are investing in you. They're not investing in a coin. They're investing as you, as the developer, and as you running the coin. So they're not investing in a meme coin. They're investing in the developer that is running the meme coin.
And also, you're the leader of your community. So probably, like, they're just waiting for you to, like, update, like, oh, what are you doing? Like, do you get out? Like, are you holding? Are we all down? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't let people down. That's one thing. I never like to let people down. So any coin that I deploy, I try my hardest. That's why you don't see me launching a coin every day. That's why you don't see me spamming. Really, if I launch a coin, I really believe in the narrative, and I try my hardest, and I throw a lot of money into it, and it's really planned out, everything.
How would you say the mindset it comes into play in the crypto space? Like, do you need to have like a strong mindset? Do you need to?
I think a lot of people need to have a mindset of that they're going to help out the community of the token that they're investing in. So a lot of people will invest in tokens, but they'll only help when the coin is going up. But at the end of the day, it comes down to three things. It's the dev, it's the coin name, and it's the community. So if the community is pushing, if there's 20 guys and they're all pushing the coin and they're all shilling it in the chat, investors are going to go in and they're going to invest. So I think that they need to just help out the community, keep up good vibes, never FUD the chat, never talk shit on the coin you invested in, because at the end of the day, that's not going to pump your bag back up. So people just need to keep up good vibes and good hopes, and that's how coin really sends.
Also, how would you say your sleep schedule has changed because of the meme coins? So what has happened to me, I haven't slept at all, just because some of really good projects go late night. And like, how has that changed?
Naturally, I'll just wake up at like 5, 6 a.m. every single day, no matter what. So no matter what time I go to sleep, I'm up that early. And definitely I go to sleep a little bit later. Sometimes I don't sleep, but every day, no matter what, I wake up super early. I'm checking my Telegram, I'm checking all my DMs, and I reply to everything. And I just get in super early. So I'm starting my work day at like 6 a.m. Some days I'll end it at like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So, sleep schedule definitely changed from what it used to be. I'm definitely online a lot more than I used to be.
Have you ever lose your mind in work? So just like all the things that you're thinking about is just work, and you don't really have like a normal life like everybody else?
Yeah, I mean, I always think about that, but at the end of the day, it's always worth it to make your life about work because then you get to live a life that nobody else gets to live. So unless you make your life about work, unless you're on top of this stuff, you are you're gonna lag. You know, the people that are working more than you, hardworking, then they're gonna get more results than you. So I just like building out dope shit. That's what I like doing.
I feel you. Put in the hard work and also being smart because you could be working really hard, but you could be working hard for someone else's dream. And at the end of the day, it's just building your own.
Yeah, 100%.
Working.
Just creating ideas and stuff. I mean, every my friend Flo, he said this. He said the thing that separates rich from poor is knowledge, and it's true. It's just
Yeah, I
from
mean,
what people know.
I was telling this guy about it last night because the difference between him and the guy that he wants to be or he wants to become is the knowledge that he have here so he can take action on it.
100%.
Because if you have the information that you need to have, you just need to take action, that you already know it. You already know what you need to do, so you just take action, get the results.
Yeah,
but if you don't know it, if you're not acquiring that information, that you're lacking, as you said.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people know what they can do and they know how to make more money, but it's all about just building up a strong enough network and having connections, having people behind you. I mean, the reason why I had my networking event and we had about 60 entrepreneurs there is just to get my name out of there. It wasn't about the money I was going to make. It was nothing about that. It was just to build up a strong network, and it all played out very well. So I always met up with people. Like whenever I had the opportunity to meet up with somebody, I always met up with them. I networked with them, whether they're a small fish or a big fish, because like there's some really smart people alive. I met some really smart people.
Tell me about it. You introduced me to these kids. Actually, I have talked about it in the podcast before. And the thing is that they inspire me so much, bro, because you are younger than I am. And most of the kids that have making millions, they're younger than I am. So they inspire me a lot.
Exactly.
Just because, like, if they're doing it, I can do it. You know, there is not such a thing like I can't.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people nowadays, especially in the internet money space, they're not thinking about abundance. They're not thinking about how can we all make money. They're thinking about how they can make money, and they're like always trying to sell somebody something. So you just need to provide value without anything in return,
Yes.
and it always comes back tenfold. It will always come back to you in some way or some form.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, everything is about energy. You put positive energy, you will receive positive energy.
Exactly.
And if you're just taking advantage of people and you're just charging for nothing, then that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah, everyone is always trying to sell something nowadays on the internet, and like if you're just a guy that provides value, sales are gonna naturally come.
Yes.
Like on my group Creek calls, I don't sell anybody on it. It's just people are coming to me and they're like, how much? I tell them the price and they just join. So I'm not sitting here on a sales call on a Zoom convincing someone to join my chat. It's all just natural, and I think that too much people nowadays, they just try and sell somebody something to make money.
So just to make sure you don't have a sales team behind it.
I don't have any sales team. I don't have a closer. I don't have any of that.
Nice.
I just do everything by myself.
Marketing. You do the marketing and they sell themselves.
And all of my people, I just close them in DMs. Like I
Nice.
don't have to be like, oh, please buy, bro. I don't have to text him LMK after he doesn't answer for 10 minutes. None of that. I mean, that's how you tell a scammer.
I mean, yeah, you can see the need of the money.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, anybody who wants to make money could definitely be able to locate this opportunity in meme coins, and whoever's smart, they'll take it and they'll take advantage of it. But you're always going to have the people that are too ignorant.
Yes.
And they're always going to say crypto's a scam, or they're just going to be like, oh, 3K, you're a joke, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I mean, on Trump with Hat, that multiply on the coin, I mean, it was crazy.
They probably got their investment back right away because...
Yeah, no. I mean, my friend Mikey, he put in $100 in it, something like that, and he made like 25 grand.
Imagine.
And if he didn't sell, he probably would have made a lot more money. So the
He sold too quick?
opportunity... Yeah, just selling on the way up. But the opportunity with these meme coins is just unstoppable, and there's just always going to be ignorant people that are knocking meme coins. But at the end of the day, it's a good investment, especially if you have a good network and a good someone you could trust.
Yeah.
Like myself. Like I always tell people I never show anything for money. I have people message me every day and they're like, "Oh, how much for a call? How much supply can I give you?" And I'm like, I don't want your supply. Like I won't show anything unless I really like the dev and I see that they're hardworking, and like I stand by that.
I see. So you asked me before how we can buy real estate with crypto, and I would suggest anybody that is in crypto, they're making massive gains, and I mean they don't want to pay taxes on it, to get into real estate, just because you can cash out that money and get into a long-term investment where instead of getting the cash right away, you get into a property and you can just put a down payment and just start from there, right? And it's as easy as just, I call my lawyer, you tell me like what kind of house, you tell me, like your financials. We figure it out how much is the down payment, and I tell you like, look, this is what you need. We do the transfer. You know how quickly it is, and that's it. Like you're getting real estate. Like it's not hard at all. It's seamless, because at the end of the day, the lawyer is gonna take care of it. It's just a loophole in the system that we have figured out, and we're just taking advantage while we can.
I definitely think crypto's gonna take over, bro.
Bro,
it's here to stay. The more US dollar that's being printed, with Bitcoin, there's only a total supply.
Exactly.
So that's why the Bitcoin is worth so much and the US dollar value just keeps dropping. And I feel like more and more people are really catching on of how much the US government is scamming people and controlling people. So the more they catch on, the more people are going to get involved with crypto. Yes. And they're going to really sense the opportunity with cryptocurrency.
And it's funny that a lot of people, they don't even understand how the dollar and how the money works, because what they call money is just paper. It's just numbers.
Yeah, it's a worthless piece of paper. I mean, nowadays the economy, it's crazy. I mean, a teacher, they do, let's say, 40 grand a year, and they get taxed on that. Let's say they bring home 33. I think I did the math. Total monthly, what they get is like $3,000, and it's like it's so messed up, and people just don't understand, and that's how they keep people trapped and controlled, because they're just they're working check to check, and they think, I have to work for this. I got to do this. I got to go to work every single day in order to live. And that's the reality. But the information that we know is completely different from what they know. And that's why where we are.
I mean, it all comes down to the system. They control the education and they control everything you know. So at the end of the day, we just figure out different information and we're just capitalizing on it.
100%.
Because most of the people are controlled by everything, by money. Like, bro, it's true. If they take that money out of you, you're gonna lose it. Like, you're gonna go crazy, because your family is not gonna have food, or your kids are not gonna have the things that they need to have. Yeah. So they control you 100%.
Yeah, I mean, there's other countries where even drugs are banned. If you get caught with drugs,
like Dubai.
Go to jail. No.
I heard in Dubai you can't smoke weed.
Yeah, you can't. And if you get caught with it, you'll go to jail. And in US, that's why there's so much homeless people. And if in those other countries there's not as much homeless people, because US is just designed to be a scam and keep people controlled. And that's why crypto is so powerful, because it lets us not be controlled, and it lets us make decisions we want to make with our own money. It lets us do whatever we really want to do in life, and no one's controlling it and no one's overlooking us,
Bro, the whole US is a fucking scam. Like, it's so funny how they even show in front of your face every time you're like signing for a contract in a car or in a credit card, and you just flip the paper and you will read all that shit and you will understand how they work. It's as easy as that, but nobody wants to read. Yeah. Like, most of the people, they don't read. They're lazy. And that's why they're getting scammed. And that's what I'm learning right now. I'm learning all these contracts, and I'm getting out of all of them. I'm literally revoking their power of attorney.
A lot of this stuff is not even in the Constitution, and that's why you see all these people removing stuff on credit, because all of these laws that are laws is just made up stuff.
Yeah.
That was never originally written in the Constitution, and that's why that's how it's a scam. It's made up by people. God never made up these laws. Mm-hmm. These laws are made by people, and people just follow it. They don't question it. They just live with it, and it's messed up.
It's called amendments. When you know, like they find a loophole, they just do an amendment and they put a new law, and it's like, look, now this is how it works. You can't do that anymore because they find the loophole. And it's like every time you find how to get out of the system, they're like, nope.
Yep.
Nope.
They just try and control people. It's
that's the whole system it's about control, because
they controlled everybody with the coronavirus. They made a virus. You know, people are dying from the flu and stuff, and they're
Yes.
saying they're dying from coronavirus. And then they're like, "Oh, we need to jab everybody." And then everyone just follows what they say. Everyone's freaking out, and prices, you know, after just rocket
Yes.
up, and people, it's harder to live.
So just to wrap it up, what would you tell your younger self to do something different? To like, would you do something different if you like started again? And if you could tell like your younger self like a tip, or
I definitely I mean, I think everything I kind of did was like the correct way to do it. I think that everything just happened at the right time. But one thing I would have to say to like people that maybe don't have as much money, or people that are working and they're seeing no results, is that all this just takes time. I mean, it takes a bunch of time to get rich, so much time. And
it's not easy.
If you just keep working and don't give up, don't believe the fake lifestyles you see.
Yeah.
Instagram's fake, TikTok's fake, social media's fake, and people
Everything is trying to control you, motherfuckers.
People see that and they're getting demotivated in life. But
Yeah.
if people just keep working and they keep focusing on staying legit, keeping your reputation, never selling your soul, then I think that eventually, you know, everyone will get rich who just doesn't give up.
Amazing, brother. Amazing. Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you for your time.
having me, bro.